It's a reason why she's dressing like this. It's this reason why, and I'm sorry, a pretty face helps. She went up there, and as much as she loved that gutter, she basically went up there and said, my ass, that used to do this to me. I basically was in the Matrix. I was just a loyal girl. I was dumb. Yes, I hated him, but I was caught up in the fucking Matrix, and I didn't know what was going on. And she basically started out with her abusive history with her boyfriend. Listen to this.
When you left Rains High School, did you have any friends still at Rains High School?
Yes.
Did you still communicate with those friends from Rains?
Yes.
Did you also have friends that went to the new school?
Yeah.
And do you maintain any friendships from either of those schools today?
Yes.
When did you meet Isaiah Chance?
It was like towards the end of 2021.
That's good as that.
End of 2021?
Yeah, I think it was.
Well, tell me this. Were you in high school when you met him?
Yes.
And when did you graduate high school?
May 2021. I don't remember the date though. But
Okay.
It was May.
All right.
By the way,
So-
this is not the state questioning her. This is her own attorney. I will get to the state who's going to be obviously throwing some hard-hitting questions. This is her own attorney questioning her to set up this abuse victim angle. And this is why, I'm sorry to say, like, women get to set men up for death and essentially basically claim that they were only following the lead of their partner or other men involved. Oh, hey, I just love these guys. I was just on for the ride. I was being mentally and physically and maybe sexually abused, and I didn't know how to say no, right? It's very interesting how being a woman in today's society, you're treated as a child. It's very normal that if you make bad decisions, we will blame the bad decisions on men around you. We'll basically cop every plea for you, and we'll just say that you're just someone who isn't a mastermind or isn't someone who's a murderer because you got a pretty face, a vagina, and you know how to cry, and basically, you're a woman.
When did you start to date Isaiah Chance?
I would consider that like in the summertime.
Summer of after you graduated?
Yes.
All right. Did you know him before? Did you know him before you started to date him?
I knew of him.
All right. What did you know of him?
He had a sister that I was close with not close with, but like cool with at Rains High School.
Okay. And when you started dating in May or after May of 2021, how long did that relationship last for?
It wasn't very long. We were on and off.
Did you ever live with Isaiah Chance?
No.
Where did you live?
I stayed with my parents.
All right. And did Isaiah Chance ever come over to your parents' home?
He never been inside, but he's picked me up.
All right. Did you, at any point in time, ever stay the night at Isaiah Chance's home?
Yes.
Who did he live with?
His mom and family members, like sisters.
All right. How long would you stay, just generally, how long would you stay at Isaiah Chance's house?
Sometimes it would be a week or two or days. It depends, like, what I'm doing.
All right. Did you have a job?
It depends what year. I did have a job.
Well, what jobs did you have?
I worked at Amazon. I was a substitute teacher. I had a lot of jobs.
She had a substitute teacher, huh?
Ulta Beauty, worked at Victoria's Secret. What else? I think that was all of them.
All right. When you were growing up at Rains or the Andrew Jackson High School, did you see any of the gang activity or the gang back and forth while you were in high school?
I saw it online.
All right. What types of things did you see online?
They would go on Instagram, like, and go live, and everybody would be sitting it to everybody, like, are y'all watching? Like,
Now, I seen somebody say, "Ak, you said she was getting life." Well, the prosecutors in a late effort, and I think they kind of realized, I think they have a solid case against her. They introduced a manslaughter charge. They introduced it. So it was going to either be balls to the wall with the guilty for conspiracy to commit murder, which is life, or I think they were probably anticipating there's some simps on the jury. Because why introduce a charge? Because the jury was never going to let her walk out that court with not guilty. Come on. Like, nobody with a sane mind would. But a jury wants to get you on something. When you give something that carries life and then something that carries less, hey, they probably feel okay, at least giving her something, right? But I think they should have stuck to conspiracy to commit murder, because I think she would have got cooked on that. But the jury voted, we're not going to give her conspiracy to commit murder, which is life. We're going to give her 15. I think that's simple.
We're young. We don't have nothing to do, so we'll be kind of tuned in, just watching.
All right. And when you say they are going live, who is they?
The victim in this case, he would go live, and I guess the other people that didn't like him.
All right. And who are the other people that didn't like him at that time?
The individual that goes by Young and Ace.
Okay. So they would go back and forth on social media?
Yeah, along with other people.
Was this popular conversation in school?
Yes.
And would people send these lives and these...
Okay, let's get to the abuse part.
Like, as I got older and I would want to go out, he didn't like that.
Okay, so she's talking about how she felt, and this is important. I think if this is a dude, you don't put a dude on the stand. But she could get on there, do the Meg Thee Stallion. She could do the Amber Heard. She could do the, whoever your favorite liar is, right? And you put that person on the stand and kind of have them be sympathetic in a way where you kind of look at the dude, do the Cassie, where you look at the dude like, this guy, that's the real villain right there.
How was your relationship with him?
In the beginning, it was good, I would say. But then he changed over time. I mean, once we got comfortable with each other.
What did he change? What had changed about him?
He started to be a little more controlling. Like, as I got older and I would want to go out, he didn't like that.
In what ways was he controlling?
Like, he would tell me what to post, what not to post, or if he didn't want me to take something down, or don't wear this, don't wear that, like little stuff like that.
And when he was having these controlling ways, would you listen to him?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, I didn't know no better at the time.
Other than just having controlling ways, did Isaiah Chance ever put his hands on you?
Yes.
Somebody said she didn't pull the trigger act. Well, her boyfriend didn't pull the trigger either. I guarantee he gets life. You want to bet? That nigga getting life. Now, actually, let me pull back on that, because if I'm him, I'm utilizing the fact that she didn't get life to try to get off on manslaughter too. Be like, yo, I didn't really know those. Sean Gathwright's my friend. And the reality of anything is that if you were the driver or the nigga who pulled the trigger, you still should get life. Like, you are responsible for murder. So I know some of y'all are saying she didn't pull the trigger, but to me, she's as guilty as pulling the trigger. Dropping a low is pulling the trigger. Without you, the trigger doesn't get pulled. So I know some of y'all, I don't know if it's the pretty face that's getting y'all, but she, to me, is guilty just like everybody else. She's getting 15, which is manslaughter. I think Isaiah Chance, if I'm him, I leverage her conviction. To try to get the same conviction, even though they're going to leverage her testimony to make it seem like he's a manipulator and more of a ringleader and mastermind. But if I'm him, I try to play the same thing in reverse, except it might not work for him. You know why? He's a man. He's a man. Like, nobody want to hear that you felt that you had to go do something. Maybe your girlfriend was calling you a bitch. Like, no. You did it, nigga. You're a man.
How many times?
I wouldn't say I was counting, but it's been a few times.
Do you remember the first time that it happened?
Yes.
When was the first time that it happened?
Back in 2021 at his house.
What happened in that situation?
We were arguing over the phone. Like, he wanted my phone and I wouldn't give it to him. And that was the first time he ever snatched it, and he ended up hitting me.
Hit you how?
With a closed fist, and I was kind of just blocking myself and saying stop.
All right. Were you standing up? Were you on the ground?
I was on the bed, the edge of the bed.
And how did it stop?
His mom came in, and he was telling him, like, to back up off me, and he was like, no, she good, and he closed the door.
All right. That was the first time?
Yes,
Did you have any bruises?
yes,
What happened? Did you go home when you had the bruises?
no, he wouldn't let me go home.
Now, ironically and interestingly, she wears clothing. Obviously, was gonna cover up her bosom or her titties. But remember, she got the nigga name tatted over here. She wears something that covers it and hair over it too, and she covers up the tattoo here that got his name. So she's now painting a different picture. She was defending the nigga in the interrogation room, got 2 tattoos of him, but now she's realized the only way out of this vice grip, or guillotine, so to speak, is that you got to throw this nigga under the bus, and she's doing it, but not in the way of saying he did the murder, by basically saying that, hey, he's abusive and I didn't know what was going on. I was just taking for a ride.
Who would not let you go home?
Isaiah,
Why would he not let you go home?
I think it was because he didn't want my parents to see it, and he probably thought they would make a big deal, which they would, so.
So, were you, I guess, hiding the bruise that you had?
At the time, yes,
Did you eventually go home?
yes,
Did you tell anybody what happened?
yes, my friend,
Who?
Jewel.
I put it at 1.5.
All right. Was there any other times that you can remember Isaiah Chance putting his hands on you?
It was a few more times after that. I don't remember the specific date, but I know it was around my birthday in 2024, and then it was another time in 2022. It was a few times.
All right. Did he ever, outside of your house and in the car, did he ever put his hands on you?
Yes.
Can you tell me about that situation?
Well, the one in the car was before we went to Tampa. It was a couple of days before that. Somebody called me, and I ended up telling him it was someone that he didn't want me to talk to, like one of my guy friends. And he assumed the guy liked me, so he got mad. And he came to my house, insisted that I come outside. So, I go outside, I look in the car, I'm like, what? He said, get in the car. I said, for what? And then he gave me a look, so I got in the car.
When you got in the car, what happened?
He drove me to, like, a park, and then he stopped, and he was like, let me see your phone. And I said, no. But he ended up grabbing it. He was telling me to unlock it, and I went and unlock it. And that's when he repeatedly hit me to unlock the phone.
How did he hit you?
Like, on the side of my face. So, I'm in the passenger seat. Somebody hits you from the side. You're hitting the side of the seatbelt thing. It was, like on the side. I don't know what they call that.
Where the seatbelt comes out of?
Yeah, like
where the tracks?
Yeah, my head was hitting on that.
All right. And how long did that last for?
I believe we were sitting there for like 20 minutes because I get frustrated and I just start kicking and hitting back, and then he told me to stop.
All right. After that, did you go back home?
Later on that day I did. Well, once we sit there for a minute, he ended up talking to me, apologizes, then we go out to eat.
All right. Was that his way of making up to you?
Yes.
Did that happen more times than once?
Yes.
Okay.
I apologize, Judge. The computer's froze. Do you remember when this was, time frame?
I don't remember the exact date, but I recall sending her a picture, though.
Let me tell you this, chill chat. Let me tell you this, man. Every girl in history, if got a picture of a bruise, a little redness on the arm for a rainy day when your bitch ass act up, nigga. She'll be with you for 30 years afterwards, nigga. She got one of these in her phone. And she still, every day she love you like a motherfucker, but wait till she need it. This is like a insurance plan. Cassie had them pictures of Diddy saved for years. It's the insurance plan. Trust me. Trust me. Cassie had it for years. She was with Diddy, getting all the gifts, sucking his dick, sucking the prostitute's dick, getting peed on. Cassie was loving Diddy for years after supposedly Diddy gave her one of them hard ass fists from back in I'm telling you. Not one time she said, you know what? Because I forgave him, I stayed with him. Let me delete this goddamn picture. Fuck no. She kept that picture like, yo, one rainy day, I'm gonna need this bitch right here. Look.
Who is her? Exhibit,
So
yes.
do you have them identified? For the
Bumble
record?
clot.
Exhibit 7. It'll be A through D.
So what is this? You showed her A initially?
Well, the first one was D. And how did the screen get cracked?
She got pictures of everything. Here's the next thing too. They take the pictures that if you know, really you should be suggesting to women, call the cops. Like you get punched in the eye by your boyfriend, call the cops. Let the cops take these pictures. They just keep it to themselves. You know why? Rainy day fun. That's the rainy day fun right here.
He broke it from 20. It wouldn't turn back on. And then the very last time he bent it some kind of way. So like this, I don't know what they call it on the iPhone.
He broke the phone. He bent the phone. Here's another one.
C.
Okay, thank you.
Nigga was giving her habitual eye jammies.
Roll you.
Stop fucking.
This is him messaging her, stop fucking posting yourself, goddamn. He was a little jealous. My boy's a killer. He's with a bad bitch, I guess, or a cute chick, whatever. His ops want to fuck his girl. His girl showing her ass, poking it out on the gram, with her edges laid, hot Cheetos in hand, wearing one of them little slides with the fluffy shit all over it. You know these bitches just like a wrestler out of ECW. You know these hoes. That's how they dress. Straight wrestler outfits all day. All day. All day. So he trying to tell her, yo, I got ops out here. They trying to fuck you. Like, chill. I don't know what she said, but
Posting yourself, goddamn.
And this is from Isaiah.
he said, the fuck you keep advertising yourself for? She with him, but she showing off the pussy to the ops. You know how it go. You know how it go. She dropping thirst traps for other niggas. And y'all can't even say this is abnormal. Man, you with a decent looking girl in 2025, Instagram has corrupted their whole soul. They're really on that Alicia Curry. They got the man, but they still advertising the box. That's a fact. Let's keep it a beam. Let's keep it a beam. She got the killer she want, but she's still advertising for the other killers.
Is there a chance to you?
Yes.
Here's another one. What do you say? Just say, so I guess they arguing. And I guess she's like, what you want me to do? Just say delete it. So he wants her to delete the picture. Delete the picture. Okay? And then you say delete it. Yeah, my boy trying to stand on business. I'm surprised he ain't pistol whip her ass. That might be her love language. Let's see what it say. Yeah, he was on it. Stop posting your fucking self, goddamn. All right, so my boy was a little bit jealous. Okay. It probably went both ways. You know how I go. Now, let's play the prosecutor trying to, talk to her. Oh, this is her saying she ain't know nothing going on. Which, by the way, the jury had to believe this.
Have you spoken to others?
If the jury didn't believe this, she would get the conspiracy charge guilty. But if they got to believe this part right here, which, by the way, she don't look like the smartest book, or the smartest fucking. She don't look like the sharpest knife in the drawer. So let me see how she got them to believe that she wasn't part of the plot.
No.
Why not?
I mean, it wasn't really a big deal to me at first. Yeah.
All right.
Here we
And
go.
on your phone, would he always speak around you?
No.
Would he sometimes leave the room?
Yeah.
All right. And do you question him about why he's using your phone and why he's leaving the room?
No.
Why not?
I mean, it wasn't really a big deal to me at first.
So back to the parking lot at Teasers.
So they're trying to see if she's in on it. She's saying my boyfriend beats me. He's controlling. He grabs my phone when he wants to. He breaks it when he wants to. I can't even ask him no question. He does what he wants. So she's saying sometime he grab my phone, walk away with it. I don't know who he calling. I don't know what he doing. I ain't know he setting up a murder.
I'm going to publish State Exhibit 41, 7, 8.
Okay, let's keep going.
Other 3 boys are at?
No, I don't.
Do you care about where the other 3 boys are at?
Sir, I object to calling the co-defendant's boys.
Sustain the objection.
So she's sticking to her story. I was just trying to party with my boyfriend. I know there's some other niggas around, but I don't know what's going on.
Because usually the clubs in my city, like the lounges, as soon as you go in, they let you smoke, so it'd be a lot of smoke in there. I didn't know how it was down here, but just in case, I wore one.
All right. Did you wear a mask to conceal your identity?
No,
Did you have on a hoodie?
no,
So she said she was sick, and she knew at the time she was a little bit pregnant. Well, I don't know if she knew at the time she was pregnant, but she said she was sick. Okay? So that's why she had the COVID mask on. And they're asking her, were you trying to conceal her identity? She says no. Now, were people rocking COVID masks in clubs in June 2024?
no. They're like the fancy ones where you get to put the things in them. I don't know what they call them.
When you say thing, the pins on the top of the shoe?
Yeah, like you get to put what you want to put on them.
That might be
That's
them
not
right
trying
there.
to conceal your identity at all?
No,
Are you ducking or hiding or crouching behind any vehicles?
no, I'm just walking.
Now, he puts on his hoodie, and he has the mask on.
Are you stopping when he stops?
Yes,
And are you following him?
yes,
So they got it set up like, hey, she's just doing what her boyfriend says. This is just a big, bad, evil gangbanger boyfriend who is doing what he's doing. Maybe he knows what's going on. She don't know. She's just a loyal girlfriend.
Do you know what he's doing with your phone?
At the time, I just assumed he was trying to call someone, and they wasn't answering.
Did he talk to anyone in that clip?
No,
Chat, I think the jury dumb too. Come on, bro. You know she's in on it, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
Do you ultimately leave this location?
yes,
Do you go somewhere after that?
yes,
I believe it's at Teasers, which I think he was booked to perform here. Then they go to the other club.
Where do you go after that?
it was another club called Blair's Club.
At the time, did you know the name of that location?
No,
And who decided to go to the second spot?
he picked it.
Did you know
This is her following him.
of any clubs in Tampa?
No,
When you got to the second location, what happened?
we get out, walk across the street, and he walked up to the guy that they work at the front door. And he asked him how much was to get in.
So at this second location, you said, who asked how much it is to get in?
Isaiah asked the bouncer.
And what happened when you asked?
I don't remember the exact words, but he told him a price, and I guess he didn't like the price, so he just walked off.
Did you all stay there for any period of time?
Yes,
Is it a short period of time?
yeah.
And when you didn't go into the second location, what were you thinking?
Nothing much, like maybe he just didn't want to go in.
Were you also wearing a were you also wearing a mask at the second location?
Yes,
Did you go somewhere else after that?
yes.
Where'd you go next?
Truth 18.
At the time, did you know what Truth 18 was, the name of it?
No,
Did you know who was going to be there?
no,
Did you ask Isaiah Chance to go to Truth 18?
no, he picked that.
Did he ask you for permission to go there?
No.
When you get to Truth 18, what do you do?
We sit there first, then we get out. He just starts to walk. He still has my phone, so I just walk after him.
Okay. Do you know if he talks to anyone while he's on your phone?
Yeah.
What? Do you know what?
Now, what is helping her here, chat, even though I think we, common sense wise, we like, man, this bitch lining niggas up. Because she doesn't actively make any of the calls, yes, her phone is used. The jury probably says there is reasonable doubt that maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't know what this guy's doing. It's not like she's making the calls. It's not like she's, doing things by herself. That's part of the plot. She's constantly with him. Maybe he's just using her as a dumb, naive chick to cover up his tracks. And she doesn't know what's going on. Again, I think we know, come on, this is the backdoor thing, right? But a jury, when they have to convict you beyond a reasonable doubt, I think they might be looking at that as some doubt.
He's using to communicate with individuals?
No, at the time I didn't know.
Do you know if he's talking on FaceTime with anyone?
I believe it was FaceTime at that club that one time.
At Truth 18?
Yes.
And do you know who he was talking to at the time?
No.
When he's talking to the individual at Truth 18, there's a photograph that you've seen in evidence of the downstairs at Truth 18. Do you remember that photograph?
Yeah, I remember it.
All right. At the time that the photograph was taken, did you take the photograph?
No.
All right. From looking at it, what can you tell about that photograph?
I remember him flipping the camera because we came to a stop, and he said, like, man, he said that, man, this shit crowded. And he flipped the camera and was showing somebody on the phone.
Okay. Do you know who he was showing that on the phone?
No.
And when you say he was showing it on the phone, this is like he's showing it live?
Yes.
All right. And do you know how that live viewing became a screenshot photograph in your phone?
I think he just took a screenshot of it.
At the time, even though you didn't know exactly who he was talking to, did you, I guess, figure that it was one of the three men?
Yes, because he also said, where y'all at?
Did he say anything about Foolio?
No.
Did he show you a firearm or anything like that?
No.
Did he say anything about wanting to kill Foolio in front of you?
No.
So this is at the last spot that Foolio was at.
Direct eyesight of the top of the staircase at Truth 18?
I don't know if right there, but I don't really remember that.
All right.
She is very tiny, though, I will say. She got to be like 99 pounds. Yeah, these bitches only eat hot Cheetos, man. Can't get no fucking weight doing that. Eat hot Cheetos, long-ass acrylic nails, fake hair, and lie. That's all they good for. And dress like a wrestler.
And
With
she
that
walked
bodysuit.
towards the sign and back, towards the right?
Yes.
All right. When you were standing anywhere in that parking lot or on the sidewalk, were you
They're up
able to
here.
see Foolio?
No.
Do you know that he's even inside?
No.
And is Isaiah Chance saying anything on the phone that would give you an indication that Foolio is inside?
No. I only actually heard him say the two things. He said that it was crowded and where y'all at?
Which direction does he go in this intersection?
So they kind of walk through the whole thing, and she's saying, I have no idea that we're stalking this guy. I think we're going to party. I'm following my boyfriend. He's showing up to spots. He's going to the bouncer asking how much to get in. The only reason we ain't get in, he told me the price too high. We go to another spot. Only reason we ain't go in is too crowded. We go to another spot. So this is a spot where, he gets killed across in this parking lot. Let's see what her explanation is here.
He made a right there?
Yeah, like he went straight and turned.
All right. And then did he make a U-turn to get to where he's... Is that correct?
Yes.
What happens when the cruise goes off camera?
He makes a stop in USF parking lot.
What does he do when he makes a stop?
He hopped out of the car.
And when you say USF parking lot, is it in an actual parking lot that he stops the car?
No, it's like in the middle of the lot.
All right. So it's not in an actual space?
No.
When he hops, you said he gets out of the vehicle?
Yes.
All right. What does he do when he gets out of the vehicle?
He gets out my phone and he walks away.
He had your phone still?
Yes.
And you said he walked away from the vehicle.
Yes.
What did he do when he walked away from the vehicle?
I don't know what he's doing when he walks away, but he has the phone up. He just walked down.
All right. At this point, did you follow him?
No, I'm still in the car. He left the car on.
Why did you not follow him?
I didn't know he was getting out. He just came to a complete stop and hopped out.
All right. When he did that, did you think that was strange?
Yeah.
Did you know at that time that he may be trying to kill someone?
No, I didn't.
Did he tell you that?
No.
After he hops out of the car, how long is he out of the car for?
I think it was like a couple minutes. It wasn't very long though.
Does he get back in the car?
Yes.
When he gets back in the car, do you say anything to him?
No.
Why not?
I didn't know what to say.
Okay. So basically, she's saying that if he's having conversations, lining Foolio up, he's not doing it in front of her. He hops out the car. He has this conversation. Now, it appears that the police never presented the video footage of that car that she was in with Gutta, which was just like supposedly across the street. They never ever validate what she's saying. Did he say it in the car? Like, yo, the nigga right here across the street from me, go kill him in the parking lot. And she would be in the car hearing that, or maybe he hopped out of the car and walked away and then said it, which she wouldn't hear. Again, all of these things are given some room for reasonable doubt. So, you know, if you're wondering why the jury probably felt this way, you're kind of seeing that she's kind of able to get away with certain things, saying, I had no idea. It was just a ride along for me. I thought I was on a date. Now, let's get to the state. And the state obviously is not buying it, but let's hear what they're asking her.
And that was October 6th and 7th of 2023. Are you aware that Charles Jones, his life, there was an attempt on his life that occurred on October 7th of 2023, the day after his good friend Tilly was killed?
I've heard about it.
You heard about it from Charles Jones, right?
Yeah, I believe you went live or something.
Yeah, and in fact, not only did you hear about it from Charles Jones, you had conversations on your phone about it, and you assured him you would delete it, right?
Delete what?
Delete. I'm sorry. You had conversations with your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, about it, and you deleted the conversations, didn't you?
About what?
About what he had done.
He never told me he did anything. I don't remember.
Well, then let me ask you, with looking at your messages with him on October 7th of 2023, refresh your recollection?
Okay, so they're talking about a previous incident. Let's kind of speed through this a bit.
True, ma'am?
No, I can't.
You have to coordinate and you have to make arrangements with some third party who is not in jail so that you can talk to him. Isn't that true?
Yes, and
Okay, so they're asking if she's still talking to him, and essentially they realize she's still talking to her guy now while they're both locked up.
I wouldn't do anything for him, but
You wouldn't go along with a murder plot for him?
no, he never told me anything about a murder plot.
And you wouldn't try to call him multiple times incorrectly from the jail, right?
What do you mean incorrectly?
You're not allowed to phone another inmate, can you?
I don't call him like that, so what do you mean?
You're right, you don't call him like that. You have to break policy of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and do some kind of three-way call involving Isaiah Chance's mother. Isn't that true?
Yeah, we do that.
You do it all the time, right?
Yes, when he asks for me, I do it.
When he asks for me, I do it. Yo, she love that nigga, man. Yo, man. I need a bitch this dumb. Oh, my God. Where do you find these hoes at, man? She said, well, she's in jail. When he asks for me, I do it. Yo.
As for you, you have to initiate your own phone call. He can't call you in the jail either, can he?
I said when he asks for me, I do it. If he tells me to call, I'm going to call.
Damn, that's loyalty, man. Bitch facing life and still be like, oh, my nigga need me to call him. Oh, shit.
It's not just that he answers for you. You can't call him directly. Isn't that true, ma'am?
No, I can't.
You have to coordinate and you have to make arrangements with some third party who is not in jail so that you can talk to him. Isn't that true?
Yes, and like I said, it goes back to me keeping him happy. I don't want to cause any issues while I'm sitting here.
You in jail. What you mean you don't want to cause no issues? You in jail, baby? Yo, even in jail, she delusional. Yo, man. Yo, what type of voodoo? Y'all give me the spell for the voodoo the ubya, the roots I gotta put on a chick for her to be this loyal.
Here.
You know what's crazy? A bitch saying all this shit, she still give the pussy up. She still fuck you up. I ain't gonna cap with you. Chicks like this, you get them too mad, they fuck you up. I ain't gonna cap with you. But she'll hold down the murder plot, but she'll give up the pussy. Trust me on that. Yo, she loyal here, but I guarantee she'll fuck a nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Her loyalty and the pussy loyalty is two different things. Trust me.
If he gets mad, if I don't call him, it's no telling what he's going to say. They can all, I'm the odd one out of this. They can all turn around and say, oh, it was Alicia, and I'm not getting in the middle of that. So I keep him happy while I'm here. He wants me to call, he wants to talk to me, let him know about the baby. He lets me know, I let him know I'm okay. That's what I do.
Oh, let me know about the baby.
You call him 5 to 10 times a day in there.
Damn. Nah, she love this nigga, bro.
Yes, when he says, call back, I call back.
And you also do messages. There's a
Yo, she get mad defensive when she talks about, like, yo, you could tell there's some type of brainwashing he got on her. Cause like, it's like she almost feels like it's the entitlement. She's like, yo, when he tells me to call back, I gotta call back.
kiosk system where you can kiosk with him. Isn't that correct?
Yes, he texts me and I text him.
And you have intimate conversations about your case, don't you?
Yes, when he asks, I let him know.
And he sends you messages.
Now, even though I'm saying dumb loyal chick, her lawyer is sculpting this. You do know this, right? Her lawyer is saying, we're going to have you on the stand. And they had to plan this out. And they're going to say, you're going to have to admit to some stuff that not only are you going to look extra dumb, you look dumb already, but you're going to look extra dumb. You're going to look like you're almost being brainwashed and programmed by this guy. Not only while you were outside jail, but the mental manipulation and control even continues while you're in jail. So you know how when she's trying to lie, she'll be like, what do you mean? And she'll like be evasive. She's not evasive with these answers. Yes, when he wants it, I give it. Yes, if he wants it, he gets it. Yes, I want no problems. I do what he says. She's dumb, but not that dumb. She's making the point, this guy is controlling. I got some Stockholm syndrome. I can't leave him. Mentally, I'm fucked up. If he wants something from me, I give it to him, and that's what it is.
Which could be called sexting, right?
Yeah, he do. I keep him happy, like I said.
And you're no longer in a relationship with him, correct?
No, he thinks that.
And you
Oh, shit. Nah, it's cap. They're definitely in a relationship. You know what I mean? But I guarantee she also told him, I'm going to have to go to court. Baby, remember all them times you blacked my eye? I'm going to have to go to court and tell him about it. I love you. You know, I forgave you. But I got to go use it. This is my get out of jail free card.
you call him multiple times a day.
Somebody said, need good hair for that kind of loyalty? Got to go to Turkey, bro? Bro, my hair... I told you my hairline is sturdy. I just got like a little, like one piece a little faded on the side. You know what I mean? Not on some Meek Mill Soulja Boy shit. I'm going to just get the Jalen Brown. I'm not going to do the turkey move for one little piece. It's like this right here.
Every day for several months. Isn't that true?
Yes, like I said, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm not going to let him know. I'm not going to get on the phone and act like it's a change. I'm acting the same. I'm doing what I have to do.
Ma'am, you understand you're on trial for first-degree murder, right?
Yes, I do.
And it's for hanging out with him.
I do.
And you are still protecting him, right? To this day, you're protecting him.
I'm not protecting him.
You are still calling him and communicating with him, aren't you?
Yes, it's not protecting him, though.
So much so that you call his mother, right?
I do.
And you have been advised, and you report to his mother that you don't care that your attorneys tell you not to talk to him. You're going to do it anyway, right?
Yes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it.
Okay. So you are so desperate to talk to him and have communication with him, you don't even care if it may be hurtful to your case.
I wouldn't say desperate, because when I did disappear and listened, he texted me from another person and said, why are you not listening to me? Why are you not responding? When are you going to get it to your big red forehead? And all these other things. So I started back talking to him.
Damn. Your big red forehead.
So now again, you're talking to him because you're still afraid of him, right? Even though he is locked up for first-degree murder charges and cannot go near you.
I didn't say physically come to me. I'm talking about other people.
You take advice from him, don't you?
I listened to it.
He discusses the case with you many, many times. Isn't that true?
Yes, because he knows I don't know, so he tries to make sure I know everything.
In fact, he tells you to kind of stay strong because the state thinks you're the weaker link. Has he told you that before?
Yes, he told me that.
Have you responded to him on, let's see. Did you tell them half the witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless?
Said what?
Did you say to him, half of their witnesses are dead, you're listening to Jacksonville, and they don't solve shit, I'm just lost because this is all pointless?
Yes, I told him, and that's my opinion. I don't understand why I'm here. It's really about them.
So you're still talking about what you're charged with him?
Yeah, he's aware, so I can say that.
And he tries to tell you what you should do in your case, right? And he tries to tell you what is the plan about the Airbnb. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, and I don't control him, so he talks about what he wants to talk about.
Don't you say in response to him telling you all that, you don't got to say all that. Don't walk me through those stops. You said that, right?
Yeah, I stop him when he talks about the case because I already kind of know that. So he tries to let me know, and I already know.
It's not because you've already discussed what you two are going to say that you're on some kind of vacation to Tampa.
No, we haven't.
That's not what you're referring
talked
to?
about that. No. He's talking about the girl in the Airbnb.
On July 5th, 2025, you didn't tell his mother that you made the defense attorney's investigator so mad because you told him you're not going to leave until you want to and that they can't tell you who you can talk to, we're specifically referring to him. Isn't that true?
I was referring to other people too, but him too.
Because you are not going to give him up. Isn't that true?
Like I say, I'm doing what I think I should do to keep him happy.
And that is calling him hundreds of times, multiple times a day.
Yes, you don't see the other messages when he asks us. He says, can you call? I need you to call. Are you okay? How are you? How's the baby?
She's playing this role pretty well because she kind of comes off like she comes off naturally stupid, but she comes off authentic in the sense of she's like, no, me being a little bit defiant, kind of explaining why I'm calling him. Like, that's how I really feel. It doesn't come across like a contrived, like, oh, I'm trying to blame him for everything.
So at some point, when I say you guys are off and on, there are times where he doesn't want to talk to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
At times.
And there are times that he blocks you, right?
Yes.
And right before, let's talk about June 17th of 2024, right? This is
Yes.
within a couple of weeks of this happening, right?
I think a couple of days. Yeah.
June 17th, 2024, he blocked you. So you got to resort to a text now chat, right? That's not a normal means of texting on an iPhone, right? This is a special app.
Yeah, that's the app, but pertaining to him, I always text on text now when he blocks me.
So he's blocked you before, right?
Yes, whenever he's mad, he blocks me.
So sometimes he's ended communication and broken up with you, right?
Not broken up, he just goes off for a day or two.
Yeah, she kind of delusional. And this is what I'm saying, it comes off authentic because in her mind, she keeps making it like, wait, I'm not desperate for him. Like, she kind of almost seems like she doesn't realize what's at stake and she thinks she's talking to her friends about the relationship and she's really keen on mentioning the fact, no, I'm not desperate to be with him. No, like he wants me too. And I think that's the authentic part. Because a girl like that who is desperate for love with that individual, when asked about said love, they constantly remind you that it's not only them doing stuff, but the other person's reciprocating, and some abnormalities which other people might mention are actually normal to them. Oh no, we always talk to each other on text now stuff. That's when he breaks up with you, right? No, he never breaks up. He never breaks up. See, that comes off authentic.
And so can you read to the jury what it is you texted this person that you're afraid of?
Bitch, you a sicko. Why you blocking me over a call I ain't even initiate trying to act like you mad? I make people comfortable. I didn't do shit to make nobody feel comfortable. It was out of the fucking blue. Why the fuck are you acting like it's my problem? You just want to have a reason to talk to them ugly bitches you talk to. Everybody you come across and touch, you fuck them up. You not even mentally there and stable in the head for no relationship. Even when I didn't do shit to your ass or start a conversation, you still fucking mad. The fuck? Yeah, it's a good toxic relationship, man. If you ain't block your significant other and they ain't call you at least 35 times on like no caller ID, hit you with a text now number, yeah, y'all ain't really in some toxic love, bro. That's facts. Okay. I read that for her. I don't want to hear her read it, bro. She's slow. Okay, let's get to the next messages. Can I read the next one? Oh, it doesn't show.
To get back with him and him trying to reconcile with you because of something he did, right?
Wait, can you repeat it?
Yes, I can. You're not trying to make this jury believe that he was the one trying to reconcile with you after he hit you or something, are you?
I don't know what you mean by that pertaining to the message. I'm just cursing him out.
No, I said when you guys get back together, I thought you told the defense attorney on your direct that this was some kind of reconciliation trip. You
It
guys
was.
trying to get back together, right?
It was after I sent that, he did eventually end up texting me, not on there, but he texted my phone and we're back cool. We always do that.
And why is his little brother coming on this reconciliation trip with you?
I mean, I don't know that. That's something you have to ask him. I didn't know he was even going.
But you know what you were going, right?
Yes, he invited me and I thought it was going to be us two.
And it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And you get to an Airbnb and you're only there for a day.
Yes.
And you go nowhere except for 3 clubs, is that correct?
Yeah, in McDonald's.
And again, not with him and Davian Murphy, right?
Yes.
So what exactly was planned for this trip where you two were going to get back together after fighting?
It wasn't necessarily get back together. It was just to spend time. I didn't have a plan. Oh, if we get down here, go here, go here. If we go out, we go out. If we don't, I would be fine with that too.
So now it's not a reconciliation trip.
No, we are getting back cool, but I'm saying it wasn't a big deal to go out nowhere. That was his decision.
You kind of just testified that he didn't spend any alone time with you that entire night, right?
He was up there, but eventually he would go his own way.
Okay. You said that he didn't go with you anywhere, and you did not go with him to when they first checked out teasers around 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was still in the bed at that time.
And you lied to law enforcement in that interview when you said it was just the two of you, right?
The two of us went because I mentioned Sean too.
You did, but that wasn't until later on in the conversation. When they first asked you about the Airbnb and the door, you specifically said, it's just me and him. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes, I did say that because I meant like when we first came in, it was just me and him.
So again, there was no planned story that if the two of you got caught, that it was just going to be you and him on a romantic getaway.
We never talked about let them get caught about because I didn't do anything.
So again, no conversation ahead of time if you were to get caught about what your story would be.
He never told me nothing about getting caught. When he got interrogated, he came back and told me that's what happened. And he said, you don't have to worry about that because we didn't do anything.
When did you have the conversation with him about his interrogation?
When it was the first time they searched his house.
Before you were interrogated by law enforcement?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was some discussion about what it is that law enforcement was going to be questioning you about in that interview, right?
He didn't mention the guy. He just said our trip out of town.
Okay. Such a coincidence, right? He mentions the trip out of town. You still aren't suspicious. You have still no idea a murder happened. But after he's arrested for not a homicide, just for what?
It
A
was
resist?
resisting arrest.
You guys are talking about the trip to Tampa.
I mean, not in detail. He just said the trip.
But he wasn't arrested in Tampa, was he? He was arrested in Jacksonville by Duval County Sheriff's officers. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm saying
For-
after they arrested him, he
for
let me know
leaving?
what it was for.
For leaving the scene, right?
No.
So what? Oh, for resisting arrest. Nothing that had to do in the charges of Tampa, right?
No, they left a search warrant and it said the conspiracy thing on there and something else.
Jacksonville, Duval County left the conspiracy and murder charge up there for
I don't
him?
know if it was Jacksonville, but it was on one of the papers.
And so that's what led to a conversation of you all being down in Tampa. Is that correct?
Yeah, he just said it was about the trip to Tampa.
So when you testified to this jury that you had no idea why Tampa officers were pulling you in for that interview, you were lying up there on the stand?
It's not what I said. I mean, he didn't go in full detail about what they were coming to about Tampa. He just said the trip in Tampa.
You said you had no idea why these officers were pulling you into that interview room. Isn't that
And I
what you just
meant
testified
because when they
to?
came to my house, they were coming for resisting arrest, so I didn't know
Okay.
why Tampa was coming to talk to me.
But that's not what you just said, because you said after the resist charge, before your interview, you and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, were talking about what happened in Tampa.
That was way before. I mean, like when he got arrested.
So let's talk about some more lies that you told law enforcement. You said that you could not remember how it was you got through the back door of the Airbnb, right? Do you have any memory issues?
No, I'm not slow.
Overruled, go ahead. I'm sorry, what was the answer?
Any
I said
memory
no, I mean,
issues?
I'm not slow. What do you mean, memory issues?
Well, they're talking to you within a couple of months of you coming to Tampa, right?
Yes.
You don't come to Tampa every day, right?
No.
And you were with your boyfriend at this Airbnb, correct?
Yes.
And you saw those videos of you at this front door. Can you take a look at the photo behind you?
And for
Yes.
the record, what are you showing her?
I'm showing her States Exhibit 60. You recognize this Airbnb?
Yes.
And you saw the other video, State 61, where you are on the Ring camera, right?
Yes.
You're only on that Ring camera entering this front door 2 times, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 times.
On June 22nd of 2023.
Yes.
And then you are not on that front door Ring camera at all, correct?
No.
And they don't just ask you about the front door. They ask you, you leave. You leave 2 times and come back, right?
Yes, I did.
You left and you went to the McDonald's with Davian Murphy and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go out this front door and you didn't come back this front door, right?
Right.
Can you take a look at the video, ma'am? We're going to show you how it is you get to the back door of this Airbnb.
Oh, should they have a walk around? They go there.
This is the back door, right? This is how you would have to get in when you're going to the back door, right? You got to walk through this grass pathway
There's a fence.
and then open this door, this gate, right? And then it takes you to the sliding glass doors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't just ask you about the front door. They asked you what door you got in when you came back from the McDonald's, right?
Yes, they did.
And you didn't tell them, if you have nothing to hide, and we're just talking about an Airbnb, you didn't just say, I went through the back door, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You lied, right?
I don't think I answered it.
You said, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I probably was aggravated at the time, so.
But it's a lie, nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to make the jury believe that you going through some dark pathway in the middle of the night,
Okay, so she's admitting she's lied.
nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to,
I don't think I answered it.
you said, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I probably was aggravated at the time, so.
But it's a lie, nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to make the jury believe that you going through some dark pathway in the middle of the night to leave and then get back is something that you're not going to remember, right?
I mean, not necessarily. It wasn't a big thing to remember that day.
Even though you're being questioned on a first-degree murder charge, you can't even tell them that you just left the back door to go to McDonald's?
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't really remember that, so, and I was aggravated, so.
It's a lie. You lied to law enforcement knowing they're investigating a first-degree homicide.
Yeah, but he was just asking me about a back door, so I didn't see any relevance.
So it's okay to lie to law enforcement if you don't think it's relevant, right?
No.
You have no clue what they're planning, right?
No.
You see the 2 spots here?
Yes.
They're open, right?
Yes, they are.
Where's the Impala?
It's parked on the side.
Where on the side?
In one of the other parking spots they had on the side.
Close to where that back door is, that side parking lot where the back door is?
I don't remember if it was close. I think it was like in the middle.
They had some bags, right? You have a bag right there.
Yeah, my dad.
So when all of those bags and stuff are unloaded, except for yours, they have to go through that back pathway to load all of those heavy guns, right?
I mean, I can't answer that. I didn't see them carried in there.
And you didn't see Davian Murphy in there either, did you?
Not when I first got there, no.
But eventually you did see him, right?
Yes, later on.
States Exhibit 38A. So again, you saw him at the Airbnb.
Yes.
He's staying at the Airbnb.
I mean, if you consider that staying.
You lied to law enforcement about there being any other individual at that Airbnb other than you, Isaiah Chance, and his little brother, right?
Yeah, I didn't answer anything about the other people.
So that's a lie, right, ma'am? You lied to them about Davian Murphy, a member of 1200, or an associate, right?
No, he said little brother to him.
Part of his family. And then the rest of the people here.
Yeah, at certain points.
And at one point, when he has it up to his ear, he has to give it to you so you can do what?
Put the code in. That was at the first club.
And that's right. Put the call in, right? There is a call that is happening. And
I said the code.
the code. But there is a call happening. He's actually on the phone, right?
At the first club, he attempts to make a call, yeah.
Attempts, right? It's literally up to his ear.
Yeah, I don't think he went through.
Oh. What for him?
Unlock it, but he never locked it up. If he didn't respond, he just went and got on something else.
He doesn't lock the phone, right? That's something that happens automatically based on time, right?
Yes.
When that phone locks up in the parking lot, it's not because he locked it, it's because there's a timing mechanism on your iPhone that makes it go dark, right?
I mean, yeah, but the first time he got out the car, it's my phone. He stops me and asks.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just listen to the prosecutor cross-examine her. I would think they would choke slam her in terms of facts, details, now that they have her on their oath. She's surviving. I kind of see why manslaughter seems to be the thing. I'm not gonna get into the full thing. The entire thing is listed here.
Okay, thank you.
This is when she took the stand.
Friend Isaiah Chance had conversations.
All the
Want
way
to
she
answer
got
any
on.
more questions?
I can't.
I ask you one more question. There's a tattoo that's missing that hasn't been described on your arm here. What does that tattoo say?
Psalms 46, God is within her, she will not fail.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Oh wow, she quotes a Bible scripture, and they object to it, and the objection is actually sustained.
No
And
further
is there
questions.
another motion?
Judge, we would move to strike that from the record.
Granted, stricken from the record.
Wow, they try to act like she's a child of God now. Ain't this interesting, man? All right, so pretty much that is you guys can watch the full thing. She was up there for 3 hours and 26 seconds. I will play lastly the moment she is convicted and the verdict being read, and we'll kind of move on from this. But this is here. It is.
Okay, very good, Madam Clerk. Please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 13th Judicial Circuit of the State of Florida, in and for Hillsborough County Criminal Justice Division, State of Florida versus Alicia Latoya Andrews, case number 24 CF 11996, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1, the defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2, the defendant is not guilty. So say we all, dated this 31st day of October 2025, signed foreperson of the jury.
All right, thank you very much. Have a seat. Satisfied with me to poll the jury.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you.
I think if she was being realistic, she got to win. Honestly, she was no chance she was going to get out of there without a conviction. I think she got to win. They altered the charge of the first-degree murder charge to the conspiracy to commit murder. Still carried life, but it was probably something that they felt like they proved as opposed to the murder charge, which just constitutes of a few different elements that you have to prove during a trial. And then they added on manslaughter, and that was agreed on by both sides and stipulated by the judge. And she got manslaughter, 15 years. I think she's going to get 10 years. Again, hey, it is what it is, man. It's a legal system. It's a legal system. Shit, like put it like this. And I know for chat, it's like some of y'all are naive and some of y'all are like really simping because y'all looking at her and think she pretty. Bro, in most cases, the woman does not get punished. Like, honestly. Bro, the chick who's in the case that slept in my house, that dropped the location to her boyfriend for her nigga and 2 niggas to drive to my house to try to break in. Bro, she just told. And all she did was tell, nigga, she won't even do jail. Like, because I talked to the prosecutor, they said, yeah, she ain't going to, they said, we know you wanted to tell. I couldn't wait to get to the stand. They're like, we ain't even going to get there. She cooperated on both of them. She probably won't go and do jail anyway. They had a bunch of record shit. They're probably going to do 15 years each. Jersey State Prison. She sets up the play. Nigga, they went through her phone. She took pictures of the inside of my house telling these niggas, when you come through this door, go here, go there, go there. nothing happens to her. It's a woman, bro. Bro. You know what country we live in, bro. So when y'all talk about this chick, of course she was with it, my nigga. She's with it. But we live in this country where like she has a pretty face, she's a woman, and oftentimes she's not the person with the gun in her hand. So yeah, she gets off scot-free as long as she's either down to cooperate or play victim, saying she was getting her ass beat. So it is what it is. I'm telling you the truth. You feel what I'm saying? So I know some of y'all are surprised, like, oh my God, Ak, you're wrong. The bitch did it. She's one of the murderers. Fuck it. Also, the fact that she was pregnant, all that matters. Like, hey, I'm pregnant. I feel obligated to the nigga. I have his kid. All of this little mental bullshit. You know, we live in the soft ass system. Anyway, she'll go away from probably like 10 years. They might give her 15, but still, like, even then, she's been locked up for like, was it 2 years now or a year and a half? She's gonna.
She was a getaway driver. Now she's trying to act like she wasn't involved in anything. It's camera footage and evidence of every single thing. So they're all gonna get, you feel me, 30. It's first degree. All of it was plotted. So we don't even know what the men are gonna get. If she snitches, she might get like, what, 10, 15? But hey, man, it's a crazy world we live in. Crazy trial. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Foolio was an amazing person, but hey, man, it's just the law. It's your boy Big A.